Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Judicials about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will take the field first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give from the gun. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Judicials offense will go to work for the first time. They'll send the back in motion. The option look. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On second down, read option to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's made. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. The give on the option. Fights off a defender. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Buffalo. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Rice came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Houston had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse.
They'll try the outside to the left.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll go to the air. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Judicials will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide open spaces. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tight end finds a...
Tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Bulls trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it on third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. And the Judicials backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After They're getting knocked back to open this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Finding open areas. Turning on the Jets. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Judicials are on the move. This is a designed run. It's a running room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They're going to run it to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown, Buffalo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running back searching for a hole. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Oh, it's picked off. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Now on the option. Quick toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gets the back moving. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma is in trouble. You could bring back any of the Heisman winners they've had here, Bradford or Mayfield or Murray. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running it to the right. He's in open space downfield. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Roberson. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Power football with the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's O'Neal. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. On the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We were at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Judicials decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Caught behind the line. It's McMillan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be third and long. Makes a connection. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down into the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the fullback. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. The Judicials get enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's made. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes a catch at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials with the 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Trying play action. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Judicials. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you think that coach is fired up on the sidelines right now, wait till the postgame. They're trailing by 20 to Michigan. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right front. Nice job.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's loose. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Gets it out quickly. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bulls are marching down the field. They'll go back to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Bulls will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Find some fresh air. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here comes the option.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Going to the running game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space, it's Henderson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fullback's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll pitch it. Breaks the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. The play action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Judicials will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hard running there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the back. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got it. The tackle is made, but he's got it. First and goal from the 6.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 27 over USF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the run, it's made. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Quarterback keeps it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. The option look. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Give to the big fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morrow. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Bulls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Judicials racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing the pressure in his face.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, and at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
And the Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And handoff, keep working on that clock. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Number 91.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.